I wouldn't take too many risks against this fella. There's still a debutant to bowl, a leg spinner, untried at this level. He's untried at virtually every level, he's so young. And there's Shoriful Islam, who's just coming into the side for the first time. But Sterling continues to be aggressive.
That's his natural style of play. You cannot hold him back. He knows that the Irish batters are in a very, very good position, and this is the time to show all his wares. Such a wonderful person with the skill sets. He's really targeted that ball. Does not matter who's bowling at the other end. He's still going to go through and carry on in his normal vein.
Well, he'd like to play a match-winning innings here, Paul Sterling, because he leaves Bangladesh after this match. He's not playing in the test match.
Not quite getting hold of that one. A dot ball to finish the 5th over. It's 41 for 1.
Quarterway through the chase, and Ireland very much on top and very much in a prime position to take a first win on this very difficult tour. It's been a challenging tour, but the turnaround has been drastic today. Change of bowling has maybe brought about a wicket. His very first delivery, the man into the squad today, into the starting 11 even. Shoriful Islam has struck. Feels to me like it's come off the toe end or the very corner of the bat. As Attar Ali Khan, Bangladesh find their second.
Well, Shakib Al Hasan has gone again to a seamer. That is a very good catch, dying in front of him. The Shoriful Islam back in the team, picks up a wicket at the very first ball that he bowls. They need wickets. Tucker gone for 4. Ireland 41 for 2.
The helter-skelter game continues as Ireland are going nearly 8 and over. They've lost their second wicket. Harry Tector to the crease. He might be just the man to steady the ship. He can take his time. Required run rate really not a factor. Tucker has had a very difficult tour with the bat. No runs of any note. It's an excellent catch. Very, very well held by Litan Kumar Das, who a marvellous series. Shakib Al Hasan yesterday, or excuse me, 2 days ago on the second T20I, 7 of the first 8 overs that he chose to bowl were spinners. Today he's gone 4 of 6 with seam, but the new man has struck into the team with bowling.
Yeah, we were off here. We were just having a bit of a chat whether Shakib Al Hasan needs to bring his spinners on, but he decided to bring on Shoriful Islam, and he's paid rather repaid the faith that he has on Shoriful Islam picking up a wicket. But remember, it's not a very big total that they're trying to defend. Ireland already racing over, nearly at 8 runs in an over, 41 for 2 in the 6th over.
Tector with good running picks up a quick single, gets him off the mark. What the Tigers will be looking to do is try to find a way to prey on the mind. So much of this game, this chase, depends upon this man, Paul Stirling. He's an aggressive striker of the ball all around the ground, Attar.
Well, that's his natural game. He's not going to hold himself back, and whenever there is an opportunity presented in front of him, he cashes in. And these are the boundaries, the one in the white, where he's managed to pick up quite a few 4 4s and a 6 already.
Continues his aggressive intent, and that is for just a couple of bounces over the rope. He's so still. He's like a champion boxer at the point of release, and that's why he's so good. Look at how still he is.
Still on a shorter side, and he's picked that length very quickly, and that is off the front foot. Have a look at that. Standing and delivering it. That is a terrific hit. He's timing it nicely. It's been a good hand-eye coordination. Look at his eyes, those steely eyes. 4 more.
Just gets into that beautiful position. Exactly. If you're a young boy or girl watching on at home and you're wondering why your head needs to be still, why your eyes need to be level, the point of contact, that gives you the most possible information as a batter to then choose the stroke and execute it, and that's exactly what Stirling did to that delivery. When he's at his best, there's not many better in the white ball game. He's been a little shy of runs, but he's been a bit unlucky as well. 2 excellent catches he's fallen to behind the stumps, showing his wares today. Beats him Yorker length through to the keeper.
Even if he had picked up boundaries at will, he's not afraid to go down the wicket. His intentions are pretty clear. I want to score runs, and he wants to score runs quickly. We'll have to wait and see what Shakib Al Hasan comes out with, because we feel that it's time that he brings on the spinners. Choice of Nasum himself, and also the young Rishad Hussain, who's making his debut, the right-arm leg spinner.
Another Yorker. Stirling looks for the quick single. Get home safely. End of the power play. 6 overs bowled. 47 for 2. Good start to this chase for Ireland, despite the loss of those 2 wickets. Most critically, their captain, Paul Stirling, is still there. He's got 30 from just 18. He's still there. In 6 overs' time, this game could be done, and Ireland could have a first win on the tour. Been nowhere so far with the bat on this trip. Bowled out for 155 in the first one-day international, 101 in the 3rd game after the washout of the 2nd. Then here to Chattogram for the T20I series. Even though it was only an 8-over chase, they never really got into the game. 81 for 5, losing by 22 runs, and 125 in the 2nd T20I. But today, they have a much lesser chase, and they're off to a good start as we see spin introduced immediately after the power play. I assume comes in, and Stirling continues to try to manipulate the sweep. Half an appeal, no consideration of the review.
Well, he needs to bowl well here, especially when he's bowling up against the likes of Paul Stirling, who's looking to play shots. Even in the first delivery, he's not even having a look at it. Went for the sweep.
Naseem Ahmed maybe has been the one bowler who hasn't quite got it right throughout this tour so far for the hosts.
Yeah, he went for 37 for 3 in 3 overs, 18 in the first match in 1 over. And that's exactly what both the batters will be hoping, that yes, we can cash in. We can take on Nasu Mohammed. You don't want to lose wickets here. Power play was very good.
The boundaries are plenty, 6 of them going to Paul Stirling. The way he exploits the fielding restrictions is what has made him such an asset around the world. Rossed Air cleaned up, fast straight one from Taskin Ahmed. Working Tucker looking for a very extravagant stroke. His troubles with the bat continue here in Bangladesh as Stirling 5 fours and a 6 to his name, joined by probably Ireland's most consistent player over the last 2 years, Harry Tector. Cuts this one away behind square, gonna get 4. Ireland continuing their aggression. The 50s come up inside 7 overs. They're well in control of this chase. Tector and Stirling to the fore.
That's a very good shot. That's a cracking shot, just waiting and then playing it so late. There's a fielder at the cover point, but he has no chance whatsoever because he's gone a little bit more finer. That is Harry Tector at his best.
Really good use of the depth of the crease. We saw Tector hit 3 sixes in the second T20I when Ireland needed 11, 12 and over. But this time he doesn't need to play as aggressively. Gets away with the boundary, picks up the single to follow it up. Good batting from Ireland. Completely in control right now. Stirling helps this away. Out of here all the way for 6. A free flow of the bat from Ireland's skipper. 7 bowled, 59 for 2. It's the Paul Stirling show here right now. And Ireland have had to rely upon their very best to get some kind of joy on this tour. It's been a difficult tour for so many reasons, defeats on the pitch. And heavy, heavy defeats as well. But here's the debutant. Can he change the game? The young leg spinner, Rashad Hussain, did play against Ireland in that tour game where the BCB 11. He's a very tall leg spinner. The descriptions I heard of him from the Irish players at Tar was a little bit more like an Anil Kumble type. Not a huge turner of the ball, but quite accurate. And the youngster gets his chance. Stirling, he's been sensational thus far though.
It's a nothing delivery. It's a long hop. And he crashes it towards the mid-wicket for the maximum. It'll be a tough challenge for someone like Rashad Hassan. 4 more. Again the width. And he's playing a blinder here, Paul Stirling. Dealing in boundaries. It's a very good shot from the right-hander.
This is poetry in motion. Any batter that can go inside out over extra cover and hit with such ease. Spoke the previous over about the free flow of Stirling's bat when he's at his best. He looks in immaculate touch. I think he's been unlucky this series. And look at that iconic chest hair showing. Ireland skipper doing it in his own style.
He's raced over to 41 in 24 deliveries, strike rate of 170. And it's just the width, again, the whip